We're talking about An Ideal Husband by Oscar Wilde. And this is a comedy, although it's a comedy of manners, it's a comedy of wit. Oscar Wilde is probably most famous for the play called The Importance of Being Earnest. Ideal Husband is maybe his next famous play, actually, about the people, the rich people who lived in London in the Victorian era, right? This play takes place in 1895. Most of these people are very, very smart. Wilde writes people who are very, very intelligent. So they're witty. And as a matter of fact, the first part of the play starts at a party. So everybody at the party is ready to be on their best behavior, having their most clever things to say.
Indeed, as a rule, everybody turns out to be somebody else.
The main character of the play is Robert Chilton, and he's the one who owns this beautiful house here. And turns out he's made his fortune by selling a state secret. And a woman happens to come into his life who knows this secret. And she uses it to sort of blackmail him into trying to do some things that he doesn't want to do.
And now I'm going to tell you that letter. And the price I ask is your public support in this Argentine canal scheme.
One of the things that I like a lot about it is Robert Chilton has a very good friend. His best friend is named Lord Goring. And Lord Goring is he is probably the biggest comic character in the play.
The truth. A thing I get rid of as soon as possible.
My name is Jacob Smith. My role is Lord Goring. I am the dandy of the play.
Women have a wonderful instinct about things. They can discover everything, except the obvious. For being a dandy, I provide a lot of moral support for my friends, and I sort out a very sticky situation. You of all people in the world, Robert, could have been so weak as to yield to such a temptation as that on high and held out to you.
You really think, Arthur, that it is weakness that yields to temptation?
Everyone has some weak point. There's some flaw in each one of us. Even my father says that I have faults. Perhaps I do. I don't know.
As it gets further into the play, it's a little more about what happens to people when they get stuck in a situation where they don't know how to get out of.
Robert, are you telling me the whole truth?
Gertrude, truth is a very complex thing. Politics is a very complex business. There are wheels within wheels.
But these are human situations and human emotions and things that we all go through in some way, shape, or form. So when you come, you're not just seeing a 100-year-old play that's like a museum piece. These are living, breathing people who have hopes and desires and fears, and what I want more than anything is for these people to be real.
As an audience member, I can't imagine a more fun thing to do or a more interesting journey to take in an evening than to go with a group of people to someplace in their imagination and in yours and just get carried away with it.
Just going to live theater at all is a whole different situation than going to the movies or watching television.
It's as close to flying as you get sometimes.
The audience becomes really a part of the production.
Drive 2 hours to Chicago, or you can come to your local theater right here.
So come out and see Ideal Husband. Enjoy the show.
This is Lord Goring, and I hope you enjoy the show.
We needs must love the highest when we see it.